Hear me now. This is a soul fire production. Soul fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with third on so yes. I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with third owner. So yes.
Pleasant good night, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome to the 91st edition. Fitzgerald Joseph,
91.
welcome back in studios.
I'm glad to be back, Andrew. So I had a nice time in the Big Apple. I must say I enjoyed most of my times, but it was great.
All right.
I met old friends, great friends, and it was definitely a nice time. I enjoyed.
Well, I had a great time. I mean, I enjoyed to the max. Really enjoyed the love I received from,
Belize.
Yes, it was,
I met this girl after I came out the airport or the plane, and she was right there.
Yeah.
And she just hugged me.
All right,
and
good.
She might not know me, I think, but it's me and my husband and my kids. Lifeline, as we return a lifeline Thursday
Well,
night.
it's amazing so much people meet with, and they say they are silent, they don't really say nothing much, but they watch and they enjoy. So I think Mr. Kelvin Sato that his wife actually told me that they wait for Thursday for they sit back and they wait for the show. But we definitely want to say welcome cycling fans. We had quite a amount of races, Palace. I have some results, you might have it, but I will have it.
There were two Saturday, I heard. Two races on Saturday.
Yes, 2 races and Saturdays, but I'll give the rundown. But just before I get into the show, I'd like to big up our U17 basketball team and an amazing job. They got the bronze medal.
Great.
And definitely big up the whole team. Amazing job. Yeah, but definitely want to big up the captain, Douglas Langsford. That's the promising name? Langford. Yeah.
Langford.
He's
living in the States, right?
Yeah, he did some college at States, Lex? The man, yes. But one amazing Palace, I think he got the top scoring or something, Lex? Top performer, yeah. But also, I think he played the last 3 games for sprained ankle. I saw a picture that they put up on this, for see what the young kids do. And I love sports, and I watched the entire series. I am proud of them, and lately a lot of sport in the ground. Because recently we had the volleyball team that got that silver, and show that we have talent. They just need for a little more winning, but amazing, love it. Yeah, so definitely, I want to send out happy birthday to 2 persons, James Sanchez, our brother.
Happy birthday today?
Yes, James. Big up, happy birthday, James.
Happy birthday, hi man.
Also one of our #1 fan, Mr. Keith Anderson. The man birthday yesterday. Big up, happy birthday to you guys.
David's father, right?
Yeah, huh?
David's father.
Darren's father, yeah. We have a sad news that we got this morning, that the passing of Mr. Norman. Is he Shepherd Palace?
He's Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Kind of. Yeah, first cousin to
He
the
the bellman.
Yes, sir.
He the bellman. He always there on the roadside, the support cycling. Actually, he used to have races. It was a Griga, whatever. They ring the bell. Definitely a sad occasion. We want to give him his moments. He really loved the sport, and like I said,
he loved the sport a lot as well.
So Norman, rest in peace. And
condolences to the
family. Yes, condolences to the entire family.
Shepherd a big family too.
Right. Yes, and a lot of cyclists. So condolences from my family and as a Wilton's family. So definitely. So with no further ado, Palace, we are moving into the races. So we had quite a number of races. Let us start with big race.
That one race end up with 2 races anyway. You couldn't agree because we tend to never agree. So I figure, and then New York and I say something and the Wako never agree or something.
Yeah. Apparently, Belmopan race, they have a race every year. And
Belmopan Day thing?
Belmopan Day. The organizers of this race, that some people lived at the States, and they had no idea that Belmopan had a race at that day. That they done send out the flyer.
Next race?
Yes. So
when the race name?
And gentlemen, I learned a lot of story, and boy, the love that I received from the fans at Judgment, Miss Jennifer Kanaki, Javen Mami, the Chavaria family, and the people that really watch out. Palace enough food and coffee make for me, food there. They didn't want to left. But the race name.
Anybody else, right?
Yes, man. Yes. The race name Santiago Memorial Race at the first of his kind.
Look at the guy may love taking it.
Yes, Jocelyn Chavaria, the big Jocelyn Chavaria, the person where just doing that. Just senior, yes. Then talk about a special portion when I rub my knee and the food. But when you hear the family and the story about this gentleman, I wish I would meet this gentleman, man. He die-hard cycling fans. Actually, he does help Anton Hutchison, but like I said, they said that Jocelyn was his boy. And he have the great-grandson named Malachi Martinez, I think. He's on the Chavaria team. Okay. But awesome race. Palace, when I get to the morning, I'm downpour in the city, and I call Chav and said, Chav, we are coming up on a cycle. Banks won't be able to drive the cycle up there. So how I reach up there? And he said, no problem, Andrew. There's a bus at Pongyard Bridge. Go there, catch a bus, I go there. As the first bus I got, I said, yes, it's a bus going to Georgeville. And I got to Georgeville and had a beautiful, beautiful race. In the city, I made the downpour, and that's why I made one night. Because remember, if you watch the weather report, it's something like the whole of Belize. Lexi, I want to check it. The whole of Belize would rain out. You understand? But it did not. And when you go west, the weather may overcast, nice, perfect for racing. But beautiful race. It started at Georgeville in front of the family member house. In front of Mr. Santiago. They had a banner there with Mr. Santiago.
The race went from Santiago, and where did it go? So
it left Georgeville, head towards Belmopan roundabout, head back to Lomalus roundabout, and then come back and finish front of the family house.
In Georgeville?
In Georgeville.
Okay.
And he had 5, we call it 5th generation. I mean, you have a young kid there, and he had 5th generation. So a daughter, well, she may help give out the prizes, but lovely people, man, pure love. I mean, that's what we like saying. Love, love, love. So I have the results of the races here. So George, so I'll be the maybe because yeah. So Mr. Cad win the he went for the oldest rider. Then put up a picture in the George, and say that are for the youth. The youth Jahim, Venero.
So you went on the right there, youth?
Then
Junior?
the overall, that are the junior, that are, yeah, you have the junior, you have Benito Gutierrez was third, second junior was Jalen Briseño, and the top honors went to Deltan Rojas.
Oh, then double dip.
Yeah, double dip, yeah. Mm.
He still win the race, though.
Yes, he won the race, yeah.
Okay.
And we're back to the other one.
Yeah. That are the other over,
This one
yeah,
is something go back to because I see this skip on the if you want.
yeah. The young man named, I think Hina Valero, second, the Malachi they did, the Malachi they received the prize, so the person became second, I remember the name exactly, and then first was no other than Jaheim Lewis,
Jai win the youth.
and he won the sprint for the main field. He come in with Henry Lee Allen guys there, but this young boy up on a roll. In fact, you hear the rest of the results and you hear his name come up over and over again. And in the overall, young Jalen Briseño, third. Second was Smokes Gladden, and the top honors went to Deltan Rojas. Deltan actually ride a bike race for the first time, you know. Okay. You had the Weekend Warriors guns. That one with Smokes, George. Go back. That one there. So the young man Richard Vera came in third. Second was Bob Gabriel and Smokes. So Smokes get two prizes too.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Then yeah.
A female?
Yeah, the only female, young Paulita Chavarria. Young Paulita Chavarria, she was the only female. Then the Mr. Man had Carlos Guerra had only a novice race for female.
I bring it up.
You could bring it up here.
Sorry, that's so.
So, third place, Jamelia Gladden, that's the daughter of Smokes Gladden. Second place, Brandy Zul. She is the daughter of Mr. Carlos. And first, judging back first, that the young lady from Griga, Ariel Garden. That young lady there, Palace, I watched the Garmin, and one spell they do 25 miles an hour. There's a picture of young Valan Gentle.
That might be more.
Yeah, Valan Gentle conquers Pantong. He does take part in it.
Okay, nice.
But but Mr. Guerra said that when Baby Chav they have the Baby Chav fundraiser race, he will try to have a next race again. He will have a next race again, and I hope that more young ladies come out to take part in that event. So, like I said, that was a beautiful race Saturday, this past Saturday. A lot of villagers come out, a lot of family members of Mr. Santiago, and I said, the stories that I heard about this gentleman, he was definitely an awesome name. We want to big up Arlen. We want to big up Arlen Cadle. Arlen Cadle for a splendid job he did at the Intelligence Cup, going out there every day, bringing life to us. Arlen, we want to say a big thank you. You definitely keep us in touch. Like some of the fans of Belize, I want to explain to them that you have to go one day, I'm going to Belmopan, the next day, I'm going to Corozal, the next day, I'm going to Orange Walk. You understand? There's a lot of driving. Yep.
All different, different roads?
Different, yeah, because they're different part in Chicago. They have the races, so you have to drive out there, go through heavy traffic. You know how big the place there, and it's demanding. So we definitely want to big up Arlen doing an awesome job out there in Chicago. So the Belmopan race, all right. So the Cano race or Belmopan race. First was Giovanni Lovell, second Brandon Catus, and third was Dylan Levy. Then we had a little small race, called it Bull and Sun race. But that for
youth.
Youth that and again on the top of the podium, Jaheim Lewis.
All right.
Second, Joseph Lamb, and third Keith Enright Jr.
Okay.
Then we had a a boom race and boom ride they had where Katney had. I think Atley win it.
Okay. Another race,
Huh?
right?
No race. Well, I can't call it a race. I hear Barney said a race. But that the picture there, Atley, they collect his prize. I think they had like when you tell me the top finishers, I think I gone Ali win, Barney second, Raycat third, Brandon fourth, and fifth Tung. Yeah. So that and of course Mr. Guns had his race this morning, and guess what?
23 hours.
Huh?
23 miles race.
23 miles race, and guess what? AB.
Yeah.
And
Who won?
Who won? Boy, young Jaheim Lewis blew the whole race to smithereens.
Oh my.
Amazing kid. That kid did definitely.
But they say I told me don't already something is wrong with the training regimen. Because the way he read, I'm telling you, and then he read the junior race, I think they beat up on. So he's not doing the right thing. He's not training right when it comes to youth. If he win gun race and win any race, you say sprint some feet away Henry there.
Yeah, he come in. But Palace, he's in the process of
in the classic youth, you know, say you know youth race, I'm telling you, just check it in for youth. So but there was a beat now, but the way you go about beat up man.
The race Saturday was hard.
The hard race,
That a hard race. Because alone hills.
But you say beat up the full field and sprint.
Yeah.
So how the youth are beating in the youth race, in a cross country youth, in a Bebel and classic youth, in a winner there. What is he doing?
Well, I believe that he's mature now, Palace. My belief that he's mature. He did train harder. He did see mistakes there or whatever. Okay. So I believe he's coming along.
I'm telling you, I look at him, and when I see the results, I think I watch none of the races. When I see the results, they always beat him. But he's looking great in the other races. So somehow you know they make it something. He's not doing something right in those races. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's all the races.
Yeah, I did check. I think that's it for the races now, and I think I did miss nothing. That's why I did check my book properly. Now move on. We have a team that went to Trinidad and Tobago, the youth Commonwealth Youth Games, right?
Yeah, youth Commonwealth.
So we have young Gabby Gabriel. Gabby Gabriel represented in female
junior
and then we have the two young superstars in cycling.
Female junior, female youth. What are you doing?
Female youth, I believe. Female youth, I believe. And then we have young Jalen Briseno and Delton Rojas who rode awesome such a race. They 1-3. They control the race. That's a team in there. I think 20 person or 20 person of athletics, but that are the team I believe in Ghana. So Douglas Lam, Kaya Katus, and then, well, of course, our athletes. And I know the rest are kids, but we want to wish them all well.
Track and field, too. Track and field.
Who?
Track and field.
Oh, track and field.
That's why the president there is Jahid Smith.
Oh, Jahid Smith, okay. Well, the man have any hat, I never
yes,
recognize him.
President, BAA.
Okay, yes. So big up all, at least in out there in Trinidad and Tobago.
When is it ready?
I don't have the details. People could go online and check with it. And then we have a team that is already in Glasgow, Scotland, that I pronounce it?
I think so.
Yes, for the biggest stage, and I think the world champion of cycling.
But then two by the wine, they're two outside by the wine.
Huh?
The two outside by the wine. The time trial is not going.
They're not going again?
Only chap.
Only chap gone? Oh, I thought three of them went. Okay.
They're a bit upset with the federation not providing, try to get them there. So they're basically one of them on one.
Oh, I had no idea. Well, so you bring news to me. So Palace has news. So it's only Chav is there. Okay. Yeah. Well, I know that Chav is taking part in the U23 road race. Yeah. And I understand that all these things are points. He had made enough points to qualify to the U23.
U23 points, yeah.
Yeah. Also, big guns are in our U23. These are the world stage. These are our part. The best are the best of cyclists all over the world.
I want to talk about no best of luck, okay? Don't bring the best of luck to me, okay? With that, okay? I don't know who you are against, so don't tell me no fool. I don't know, tell me that
Well, it's a good luck.
Good luck. How luck? Good luck can do nothing. When you go against the world class people, then
wait. So
I don't know word for him, but I say, only bring that to me. Why, baby Chava? If a bank can give New York, why, Palace? You think baby Chava do good? I say, oh, stop on the fool. One can't go now. Because business and come terrible when some people go second to last. And I see people put on a page, yeah, you do the awesome race. I don't like set of people. And I never do nobody that. Somebody go second to last, not doing a great job. And don't do that. That's mediocre say. You can go second to last and somebody will tell you, I want box anybody, but tell me I did a phenomenal job if I go second to last anyway. Anyway, so the only time I do a phenomenal, I want slap one or no. Okay, I cut it on that. Because I like that nonsense. Okay?
All right. So make up this way.
Don't rile me up, no. Hold on.
So all right.
So baby Charles going to experience their life. He'll have a nice experience. It will be a bad experience, but experience then nevertheless. But another thing that travel like somebody say, "How you think the man call a medal?" Boy, we can simply only tell me now. Medal where? That is the U3 World Championship of Cycling. You can't medal, man. Come on. They didn't give up participation medal like other games ago.
Yeah. Well.
Stop it, man.
But wait. Be easy on the fans. Just maybe, like you said, explain to them that. And that's the reason why I said this is what I call it top.
I tell you, he's going to the U23 Worlds of Cycling. World! Not pocket tempo race. He have against the best U23 in the world. Not Central America. No. Well, they're not going to ride the U23. So you can imagine them ride the U23.
Okay.
Because the U23, we not ride we can see like Pogacar, Remco, Evan Paul are U23. They ride the league. Remco is the defending champion.
Huh? I have the list out for who would have go for what country already?
You probably have to go on.
You
have to go with that.
But Latin riders, they don't ride to the fan this year. U23 riders are right. Okay.
Yeah.
So no, tell me now, set me up now, and they tell me now, my lead boy Charlie want be challenge against somebody right to the fans. Okay, or not bring that to me. Okay.
Well, I'm not saying that the fans just because I know something. Belizean cycling fans or
they're
fans.
Like fool. They're a fool like up. Okay. The foolishness in the house. Because we go to annual games and we go last and second to last. Are you talking about we win a world championship now? I don't want the thing that we stand a chance to win a one medal. I don't stop it, man. I don't behave on ourselves.
But at least the man make it balance.
Of course.
All right, okay.
So he's going for an experience. A bad man nonetheless, but he's going.
Erwin said no luck there.
That one want me to
Ay, pal.
They got a famous river with race and cross. I'm not sure if it's TMs or whatever. Only going to God no ask God, make everybody right and everybody know.
Well, Palace, so this weekend coming up, the fourth running of the Bernie Wade Memorial Race, big, huge, all-day event, and it will be live. You can get it from start to finish here on the live stream all day. Yes, you can show the poster.
I was glad when D-Wade decided, and I guess we decided that we do the race individually.
Yep,
so that everybody goes together. Because when you up and down, you have to go there and drop back and say that you want at least. They get stipend in all race.
Yeah.
But now you get the whole race. One race not going without each other. When a race is done, one next one going. One next one going. So you are done more nearly.
You see that today?
I said, I said, crazy man, I'll make things. I said, one garment, if I write phone, and when I blue thing for shade the phone?
This if it rain and
oh my God! Yeah. So the rain up
and the sun keep the phone cool. But folks, we're taking a short break, and when we come back, we have our special guest in the house to talk all about this big monster coming up this weekend. All roads lead to Bermudan Landing.
My village.
Yes.
Joseph Land.
So we have our guest coming on, and he will give us the full rundown. So we'll take a break, and when we return, join us for our guest.
This is a Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with third on so yes. I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live we turn on us, so yes.
Welcome back, folks. We have here in the house Mr. D. Wade, no stranger to as the wheel turns. As a matter of fact, he's a part of this this family here. D. Wade, welcome. This is their 91st edition. Wow, big up all the
Amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
Amazing.
I still bring some beautiful trophy there. D. Wade,
Yes.
pass it up, last one. Wow, nice.
Which one is that, Paul?
This is, it's very nice, boy.
First B?
First B, ooh.
Yeah, you pick up the right one, right that way?
Yeah. Nice fish.
So Winston Wagner tell you, baby tab and shock the world.
Shock the world.
This of your fault.
It's me. Nick, when he was done, I'm asking, when he talk about shock the world. When he can't shock the world. When he can't shock the world.
Finishing.
Bye. Be waiting.
Yeah.
So, this weekend, what the weather look like for this weekend?
It would actually look good.
Good.
Not really?
Yeah. Based on the forecast that I because I've been looking at it almost every day from probably 3 weeks ago, right? And it seems like the rain is done for the most part. There might be a little drizzle the first part of the day. Just a little bit drizzle, but spotty.
Okay.
And the afternoon looks amazing. So by the time we the race, you might drizzle a little bit in the B race,
Well,
but by the time...
I know fear that with the rain because of the condition of the road.
Yeah.
That can help it. That can help water.
Yeah. So, but I don't think we have any. I don't think weather will be any shut off.
Listen to me. Why the weather always trick me? For this weekend gone, right? For the CAS Santiago weight race, right? When people tell me, boy, don't drenching the whole country with rain out. So I said, boy, no race. And then, the fans are done because I don't put up my post and said the race and they are now. When I get up the morning, I shh, I said, boy, the people are right for you. So I text Chav quick and tell her, boy, where you going up there? So he sent me a picture, but the sky look good.
Yeah.
And the all are drenching, even the concert I have when I come back, I believe sun hot. I said, that way going on with the people, man.
Honestly, I mean, you guys know I dip on the road a lot. I ride a lot, and I never worry about the rain.
No.
I never, you know why? Because it never rain longer than a couple of minutes.
Okay.
And it might rain, it might come down. Sometimes I do out there, I start my ride off 10 minutes in, no rain. After that, it might rain for 2 minutes. Extremely hard, but no rain again for the rest of the day. And I finish up my ride. If I have a look on the
Well,
weather.
I don't favor rain because at the position that riding peloton,
Yeah.
more like the hard for crash. When I crash, I have more road jump over.
Yeah.
I ride on the crash. And I middle pack anything else. So
Yeah,
when
correct,
I be crash, I'm always out of that.
And the disc brakes will help too.
It's good.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so what I did right now, I did write some questions and then you're fully because for the giveaways, right?
Yeah.
But meanwhile, you could give all information,
Okay.
how many races, what time you start, so you can win here.
Excellent.
So,
Yeah, cool.
do you think?
Well, guys, once again, Donis, thanks for the opportunity.
It's always a pleasure.
You've always opened up the door here to all the the cycling community, the whole cycling community here in Belize, when we're having races organized as people, just giving thanks to and appreciation to different people in cycling and their accomplishments. So I want to thank you for that. Paul, welcome back from New York.
Nice,
I
lovely.
know you had an amazing trip over there.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
came back with some beautiful stories.
Yes.
We'll hear about on our next show. but I was enjoying. I gotta say, man, thanks for sharing those pictures. I was enjoying that. The suits, the shoe.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Very good, very classic.
Because Oswald Bowman, boy, the man,
Yeah.
the man, we gonna the place and the man just swipe the card, boy, the man make it look clean.
Yeah. We're baking up. We got.
No,
we're baking up.
Oswald is one of the, I mean, he's
Amazing,
one of the amazing guys.
boy.
DD.
Yeah, no, you guys. I was watching the group chat and I was just amazed by the reception you were getting as far as like you went to ride a couple of races as
Yeah,
well.
nice,
Laddie was telling me that he's.
Nice.
He was impressed with the riding and.
Yeah, the way I must tell you, I not spend $1.
Yeah.
I carry $20 US for information. Only $20 US I carry, and that come right back with me.
Can I please go on a shirt next time? Since I don't have part-time host, I go.
As we reach in, hot food. As I reach in, me and my wife reach in, we get hot food.
Yeah.
Everywhere we want to go, then carry it. We go eat out. We gone in Ricky Pine and carry that. Where the place name?
We're gonna find
Times Square.
Nice. Okay, it's wild out there.
Yes,
Wild. Beautiful.
Yeah. We say men Monday night and the amount of people out there. We say by the true this place that
never
they
sleep.
sleep. Yep.
Big
Amazing.
Apple.
Never sleep.
But you know,
Amazing.
I can't say enough about the we were
hospital
well
we
taken
got.
care of.
Shante,
Shante, best host, whatever.
Fantastic. So guys, thank all the New Yorkers for showing our local celebrities here a great time in New York. And I'm sure.
My girl, Sweet Tea.
But
She
Palace,
got a name, Sweet Tea.
you have to big up Jeffrey O'Brien.
Data. Yeah, she was.
Where meet you and then run come over.
So
whatever.
what about doing this?
He said, you know what the lady said? He said we make it there because she watch. She said she's not comment much, but she watch the show. She watch all the race, all the show, and the greetings you get when you go to the park, Linden Park. I mean.
I saw it. I was watching it live actually. I mean,
They really make you feel like celebrity, but I tell
Yeah.
you, listen, me don't know celebrity. Me just average Joe, just to do what I love. You understand?
Yeah.
So,
Well, you know what, Donis? Paul, when you guys do something from the heart, and cycling, very passionate for both of you guys. You guys together, you have a wealth of information and experience in cycling. And when you do it from the heart and you're passionate about it, so for example, when you guys speak about cycling, how passionate you get.
Exactly.
Paul have a different view and his passion comes over from a different perspective. Yours comes from a different perspective, and that's what makes it work. And people out there gravitate to that because they want to hear both sides. They want the real.
They don't know why I had a good.
Yeah.
They don't know why I had a good side.
No, you gotta, exactly, and that's why your fan base is the way it is. And you went outside of Belize, and it's amazing. Everybody, why doing this? I was watching it live at the park.
All right, okay.
How they receive you, and that's amazing, right? Yeah. So we want to thank again. I start off by thanking you guys for that opportunity to be on the show, and also for extending it to other folks like myself. When they come on. So we'll talk about the.
What time the race Sunday?
The race starts. Paul, the day kicks off at 7:30 with the opening ceremony. So we usually have that. And then the first race starts at 8 a.m. Right? The first race, we decided as a group to have the C category first. The reason we did that is because some C riders wants to do the B race.
Yes.
Right? Because you have some C riders who are pretty strong and want to challenge themselves. So the C race is a little bit shy of 28 miles.
okay.
So C is usually used to 35 miles typically. So it's a shorter race than what they're used to. So they might want to challenge themselves and go up to a 40-mile race in the B category. So in between that, we decided to start the female and junior 1 hour apart. Right? So basically when C is finishing up, this female and junior will start their race, which will give the C riders, when they're done, enough time to recover, and then B starts an hour and a half after the female and junior, which would be around 10:30.
Yeah.
Right? So After that, after the B race, then we go to the elite, right? Because likewise, we have some guys who are doing the B category, are pretty strong guys that race A sometimes. I think, Paul, you're gonna be doing a couple of races, right?
Maybe do B and A.
All right, so Paul Warren, I believe, registered twice, and a few others that are in B that wants to do the A race. So the after the B will start the elites. Elite will start at approximately 12:30, and 2 hours after that we should
So 2:30?
2:30, yeah. So 2:30, A, which is a featured race,
Yeah,
always,
okay.
right? They start at 2:30, and that should be about 2 hours and 15 minutes, right? So we'll wrap up things close to 4:45-ish, between 4:30 and 4:30 and 5.
Yeah.
Well,
we agreed to also do that. Those earlier races won't get a presentation.
Absolutely.
So then they wait till 4 o'clock
No,
or
no.
4:30.
Yeah.
So when a race done, you want your presentation while the next race done, then I give you a prize. And if you go and stay, watch the rest, or you can go home, or go home. So we need to got people, the hostels have to
Right,
stay
right.
back and get a prize.
That'd be inconsiderate of us, as,
Yeah.
as the racing committee, if we expect guys that are starting at 8 o'clock
Yeah,
to wait till 5.
Yeah,
That's unrealistic. So like they do it on the international
You do it
scene.
like that same way.
Yeah, exactly.
You get a prize
Yeah.
while the next race is done.
Yeah. The only group
What
that's
did
gonna
what did you do? A sprint or something?
yeah. So I have a little kids race.
Kids race.
Yeah. So kids
Yeah,
usually
kids. No,
yeah.
no, junior guy race. The kids, I mean, kids. Yeah.
yeah. And kids probably usually
You know, half lap, 1 mile, 2 miles.
like a 3-mile
Okay.
circuit. So it's a mile and a half out and a mile and a half back.
I also saw you getting a bunch of back to school stuff for the kids in I think I saw that.
Yeah.
video with you and girl,
Yeah.
That's an initiative also from your group as well.
Correct.
Back to school.
Big initiative actually. Cycling obviously are things that we do, and kind of selfish thing. Cause we enjoy that, you know what I mean. So it's about giving back, right? Because again, we celebrate our mom, Miss Bernice Wade, who passed away in 1999. But she was a lady of caring, sharing, giving back, right? So I want that spirit to continue. And this, because I'm into cycling and we're passionate about cycling, we're using cycling to help us do that, right? So Paul, last year we gave away, I think we purchased close to 40 backpacks last year.
Okay.
This year it's up to almost 100.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And a few cases of exercise books, the composition books, as well as a bunch of pencils, pens, rulers, and we will every child that shows up there will get backpacks and some school supplies. So we encourage everyone from these villages, right? Lemonal, Birmingham Landing, Scotland Half Moon. We have Doublehead Cabbage, Willows Bank, St. Paul's.
Villages. Yeah,
Yes,
come
in the
out,
River
come
Valley.
out.
Right.
Come
River
out,
Valley.
guys. Yeah, come out, guys, and let's celebrate you guys and give you a little hand in your educational journey, right?
Everybody said, "Three ball head man on the show."
We're so fast that it would blow off.
Yeah.
Hair blow off. Yes, so that's a big initiative. As far as prizes, we got prizes that are out there in all categories. Paul, we're going 5 deep in all categories. Because of the overwhelming support for this
Those
race.
trophies goes much deep.
5.
5 deep.
5 deep, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Last time you were 3 and 2 minutes, Joe. Well, it's 5.
No, 5.
Okay.
Yeah. That's one unique thing about this race.
Nice.
5 deep, everyone gets the same trophy. The only difference is the badge.
The badge.
Right? Female and junior, they're going 3 deep, but only first place gets the special trophy.
Okay.
Right? Second and third will get medals. However, cash prizes for all 3. So in addition to trophy medals, you get cash prizes, right? 3 deep.
Those last time, did you give out back to school to the juniors? I think you did.
Yes,
Those backpacks?
yes,
Those-
that will happen again this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
juniors at school too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, so that's exciting. The one thing I wanna stress here, and I want you guys to kind of help me with this too, is we really need to pick up the female peloton.
Yes.
Yeah, it's taking long to take off.
Yeah.
The juniors look like they're not too bad.
Yeah, the juniors are doing well.
They've been struggling, but
Yeah.
they pick up
They're doing well.
This gentleman, Carlos, Carlos Guerrero, when he try hard, the West.
Yeah.
But he asked me what he said, Mr. Donis, what do you think? And I said, we have to make the race short and sweet for the young ladies.
Yeah, you can't
Short
go
and
long.
sweet. It
You
can't be
don't
long.
know
And that's kind of what I'm doing. I don't know if we need to shorten it moving forward, but I think 2 laps on this course would be okay for like a Paulita Chavarria and her sister, and you know, if Gabby was here as well. But the thing is, I think what we need to do as our organizers, we need to make sure that we have prizes for them, and that's why we have a trophy, just like what you'll be getting, pal, after you win the whatever category. They don't have a trophy just like yours, and I said first place. You know what I mean? And also cash prizes, right? Give them some incentive.
Right.
In their races, I'll have a station, a preem as well. So, you know, we're doing our part as the organizers. Now we have to kind of rely on the riders to say, you know, let's support these guys because they're looking out for us in a way, right?
Sancho.
Yeah. Happy birthday again, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Before I continue, when I'm gonna judge, right? Miss Jennifer Kanake, tell the motorcycle driver make the ball get nervous. He tell him, I'm gonna do something, Mr. Motorcycle. You better take care of Mr. Adonis, you know. This man important to us. Why? Miss Jennifer, when I reach here, he said, I'll wait for your early cars and make your coffee and Johnny Kika. So,
wow.
But what happened, the bus left kind of late. So we reached here like for the nick of time. But everybody, even Patricia Chabrian, they say, when they bring out a cycle first, they say, no, Mr. Adonis can't use that, remember him a bad foot. And Miss Jennifer tell her, remember, take care Mr. Adonis, right? So Miss J, thank you. I mean, say the love that I received, but I just had to mention that
Absolutely.
part. No? Yeah.
She's what to Jiven?
That Jiven, mommy?
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now we know why Jiven is a great young man, right?
Yes, man.
There you go.
But like I said, when you talk about like village people, whenever you go to the villages, like even you know the love that you receive, they want a different thing from Belize. How I mean, either for the city, but the way people behave in the city, like the love not there. But when you go to villages, the love what everybody show you. You could approach anybody and hold a conversation. Nobody know the mad stare you or why when you no mess with me when you people take the time out and talk to you. I mean last year when we did the race,
Absolutely.
everybody come and talk to you. So that's what I love. That's what I love about the fans there.
And growing up in the village, you know, I could kind of maybe add on that and why that happens. And it's because the population is less, right? So less people there,
Let's trouble.
right? So less people there, less people to interact with, and everyone knows what everyone else is doing, as opposed to in a city. Because I'm like the best of both worlds. I moved from the village when I was 10 years old, right? But when you're in a small community, everyone kind of, you know,
Know each other.
knows each other, knows what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
There's no, you know, you don't have to worry about, you know. But if you're in a city now and Paul is walking down the street, and next guy, you don't know Paul, but you might worry about this, what this man to do? Try, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So, yeah, I guess it has to do with that. And also being at a so small community, a lot of times the relationship is close, right? So people are related, and they look out for each other quite a bit. So that's good. Yeah, but I was seeing all the love you were getting there on the roadside.
Yes,
and,
I did.
everywhere you go to a celebrity now doing this.
Why? I'm just an.
You want Paul?
I just,
I love it.
Paul up on the plane and then they take picture with the man.
my high school teacher, he have an article in Geotech Belize where do the butyl. The man write
Then New York.
yeah, the York, yes. The man write the man are there, the man are there.
Absolutely,
yes, man.
yeah.
And the man write an article for me, man. The man make a melt and all when the kind words. The man call me Jen, but then Jen. The man say, you know, he say, Andrew, you don't realize how important you are to this sport.
He's from where?
Huh?
Yeah. He's from where?
Then New York.
The York,
Right,
he was my teacher at high school, but
Wait, when you do the bugle too?
where he drive a vehicle, but he get the guys in there.
Great.
He bring back-
Teach us high school.
He teach me at high school, yeah.
Okay, what high school? What
I
was
St.
that?
Michael's College.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
But
But
you probably gonna see Michael's with my brother. Ewart Wade, or yeah, before me.
I graduated 79.
Ewart is about 56,
And do 6
7.
Me and just smiling, we graduated together and just smiling.
gotcha.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's so Denver York and the Buglers is gonna be there as well.
Yes, man. He'll be there.
So,
He'll be there.
Nice.
and he's actually gonna do a documentary on the Bernie Swade Memorial Race. So
Yes.
we want to kind of get a picture together with the committee, because everybody's gonna be featured and
Right.
yeah. So he
He the one for the road championship, and that's the reason why.
he
Yeah.
gave me one,
Okay.
yeah, very nice, very nice. Yeah, very nice.
Well, I know the crew at Chicago, they look at me. Sunday, Sher, Sagia, and the whole crowd. And my wife is there in Chicago right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Miss
good night,
Debs.
guys. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Debs, I miss you.
Good night.
I need you now for taking care of things for me.
Yeah. Good night to the Chicago crew, the Ireland.
The whole Chicago crew, they watch together. That shares right now.
Oh, the whole, all right, big up the whole Chicago crew. We know some families, I mean, that's so much families called, but the Boston crew,
York.
Roberto and Stuart family, they don't miss nothing at all. They don't miss nothing at all, you understand? They
Who's that going to meet at the gala?
Huh?
That going to meet at the
Yes,
gala?
yes.
They're from Boston, right?
Boston, yeah.
I like to big up also since you are doing the class of 88 at Sec 2 then BJ Super School number 2. And that was the gala. We had Marcia, Dorita, our brother was there, Sanchez, James. I was working at Sec 2 then when that were in class of 88.
Okay.
Suzette and Maggie. That's the code where they always hang together at Sec 2. And so I was glad seeing you all after nearly 30 years. I've seen them a while ago. I was glad really meeting them.
Nice.
So you have any predictions for the race?
The race, it's going to be, I'm just looking forward to an exciting day, which it is going to be. It's going to be a very exciting day because and I think I like the format this year that we agreed on having the races separate because a lot of times just the A category or the elite are getting the live stream.
Right.
And then, the other guys, they're working as hard as we are. C riders and the juniors and females, and they've got their fans and family who wants to see them. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think it's going to be a lot of work for you, but
no, listen, I love my job, D-Way. I could do it 24, 20. People ask me, you see my gadget? And I'm hands-free, right? You see a new thing with the apparatus? Hands-free. So I done got my battery in charge up, have an all my data, whatever. So
I want to make sure we got some fuel.
Yes, man. Yes, right. Exactly.
I know I covered already. Yeah.
All right, cool. That'll be amazing.
5 gallon full with that, so you can refill as you go along. Yeah. So like I said, I'm just looking for an amazing day of racing, amazing day of celebration with my family, with everyone else's family.
You said that there are also quick game.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up. So I have 2 cricket games. Right. So while the cycling go on. People can enjoy a little bit of cricket until their favorite category comes up. But a game's going to start at 9. So one's going to run from 9 to 12. Then there's a lunch break, and then from 1 to like 3 o'clock the other game. Nice. And they got their own rivalry, like every sport, right? So that should be interesting. Food will be there on sale. There'll be an open bar, of course, for the adults who wants to enjoy that. For all registered cyclists, as always, there'll be food for them. Food and a non-alcoholic beverage will be provided. There's no double dipping.
Will the table have a special? Last time me and Brian and the girl meet us on double lock or something.
Yes. we have surprises. A lot of surprises.
Okay.
I think actually this year we have a VIP tent, Paul.
What?
Yeah. So I really do it nice, man. It'll be nice. It'll be beautiful, and what else we need to cover from the race perspective? We got the distance.
Logistics. Where and do somebody said that shows recycle no vehicle.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. A couple things. So with the vehicles, when we drive in, what we want to do is we want to drive in. So the race course is you drive in, you take a right. So when you come in, you don't take a right? That's a block off. You have to go straight and then into the...
Come into the back.
Yeah, come in through the back to the field, and that's where vehicles will be parked. You'll have 2 porta potties set up. How cyclists are, handle their stuff before the race starts. As far logistically, that's where you want to get ready, and then you go enter on the course when it's time to race, right? As far as the servicing goes, since it's basically a short course, it's standing service, or if you have a motorcycle, right? And as always, we want to make sure servicing happens at the back of the peloton. If it's standing service, you grab your bottle. How you grab a bottle when you grab a bottle.
Last time I think we allow vehicles that the way to go up on the course. So people park 3.5 miles down the road and stay on the side, and you don't know the service, but last time we allowed that.
We did?
Not following the race now.
Yeah.
You make you go on the park.
Oh.
I'm going to buy service 3 miles out.
I mean, some Bunas and we outside the service, yeah.
Park
Yeah.
on the side things. But they park on the side of the road, so you know every which way you got to service. So if you get punctured close, you know wheel is there.
Yeah.
So I think we had agreed. Well, last year we did that.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that we can do the same.
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
They're
I'm
not
open.
behind the race, but they're out there. Parked somewhere. That road got
Yeah.
big shoulders.
Yeah, I'm open to that. I mean, away from the barriers and all the way down.
We
Yeah, that's fine.
2.5
That's
miles.
fine. Yeah, that's all right. What I did was I just had my bottles them on the side and I grabbed them after the finish line is up. Seems like a good place to refill. That's what I did. I go into that race and I say
when service closes in this race, I remember we last lap.
I would think so. It'd be last lap. Yeah, going. So when you come back going to Limonal, that you grab your last service and that's it.
That's got that 10 miles.
Yeah, you don't need service
10
after that.
miles is everything.
Yeah. So that works.
Season price?
Yes, station price is preem.
Pre.
So every race has a preem at the start finish, right? Every race, every lap.
Okay.
Coming from the hill.
Correct.
That's the way you do it.
Yeah.
Not going in sprint. Right?
Not going no because
So if
we
you're
had
doing 4
discussed-
laps, anyways doing 4 laps, I have 3 preams, correct?
correct.
3 laps, 2 preams, 2 laps, 1 pream.
Correct, absolutely. But in addition, we're throwing in, because I have a special donor every year who lives on the course, Mr. Ruben Banner and family. They live about 2 miles. I don't know if you remember, it's kind of up a little incline, 2 miles. Over on the right hand, there's always a line right there on the road. I don't know if you remember that, you come around a curve.
So he's going to give
So he's donating 3 station prizes actually.
Okay.
So he gave us $150 and we're gonna put that. So we're gonna like A and probably Elite will have.
on B, I know, 1 each.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah,
One
one
each,
each.
one
Correct.
each.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the place, that's a nice each
Yeah,
window.
and that will be on one of the laps coming back towards the finish.
Yes.
So we'll have coming towards the finish. There'll be a sprint there, $50. You pass the finish line, go down the hill, come back up through the finish, another $50.
Yeah.
Right. So for guys can go out and actually just get preems, and it's a decent day. Yeah, you pick up 4 preems.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, $200. Right, not a bad day.
Very good day.
That's $100 a day, pal. I mean, an hour.
And then the
$100
guys
an hour.
and the guys who could ride one and like what, they could ride the B, then go and ride the A,
Correct.
and then they could go on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
good.
Exactly. They could just say, you know what, I'm just going to get preems today. And the reason I think we decided to do the preems at the start finish line, that because make it exciting for the fans and everybody watch, right? So, yeah, that sounds like an exciting day.
Kristen Sebrana, thank you for the prize. We'll give it out tonight. Then they give $250. So when you win the prize, Kristen.
That's a
Kristen.
Was she at the gala?
Huh?
Kristen, not at the gala.
Yeah, she was there.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
That way you take picture down.
That's something the rich say.
Rich, that rich,
Niece?
that rich.
Was her niece?
Cousin, I think. I think she's rich cousin.
Yeah,
I think.
okay. I remember. I was one day that she her picture wasn't clear there, but that's so she's Kristen. Or
Kristen.
Kirsten.
Kirsten. Sorry if I mess up her name.
Kirsten
Yeah.
Sabranis.
Yep.
She has a great idea. Watch party.
She had the watch party.
And it's a Sunday.
She made it.
Yeah,
all day.
Cross country.
Yeah.
yeah. So she must have watch party again.
That's why she said
Yeah,
sounds like
okay,
an
good.
exciting day of racing.
Yeah, so definitely.
Absolutely.
You know, she met us and she expressed how grateful she are to us. So, you know, keep cycling alive. They could just watch it and the early family members. This is how with this sport, you know. We now realize that thousands of people out there to watch. And that's why I try to be as professional as possible, because that for kids, grandma, whatever, you understand. So I do my best for keep it as positive.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
No,
because
you guys are representing, you're representing the cycling community, and wherever you have your camera pointed, or whatever you're saying, that's what your viewers are.
Exactly,
Right?
I
So
see.
you want to make sure that they.
and a lot of these people shared with their American friends, their European friends. So people all out of Europe, they watch it, because like my son said, some of the Polish guys, they're not understanding, but they understand. They see the race, and because they are bike riders, they watch. So they really, really enjoy that we have race and we live stream it. Like I mentioned, I met your friend here, Al Smith. we just run into each other. We were on the same flight from New York to Atlanta. And he said, Andrew, you know what, amazing. He said, you just have a camera behind this race, power motorcycle. He said the Tour de France, they have 3 helicopter, 20 motorcycle, so much different cars for bringing it. He said, but you go there, go risk your life. You're Mr. Banks. And I always big up Mr. Banks because, you know, I always, that is the person who I work with, you know, he keep me safe. And he said, that's amazing. I meet, I believe that a fiance made it with, and he said, we watch everything, we enjoy it, you understand? But sometimes, you know, believe that you reach out to such a large audience.
Oh, yeah, totally, yes. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I know the impact of it. You know, you're in it, and you're doing it just the love.
Just love.
You're hopping on the back of a motorcycle, and it's pure love for you and excitement, and you're enjoying the race as much as you enjoy bringing it to the viewers, right?
Yeah.
You really enjoy the dynamics of the racing itself.
But as a cyclist, make it exciting because here where somebody say, would wait for the word. Yes, it has been blown to smithereens because like yes, no, right?
Yeah, when the whole race together,
I can't blow to smithereens. But when the boss up then I can say yes, they scatter like skittles and I know it blow to smithereens, right? So but people wait for that.
Stretched out.
Wait for yes, wait. Right now. Yes, that's what we were waiting for. Yeah, man. But amazing. So I definitely look forward for Sunday. God spare. I like to use the word God spare life because you notice how much people are dying lately, and we don't know. We don't know when it'll be our turn, and I like to tell people. So I live every day like the last day, but I want to enjoy every day. So I always people say, why you always smile? I say, you know, because I'm happy just to be alive. I'm happy to be alive. Everything I do, I love. You know, the bike shop, the joy we get with people come on, you know, just sitting and laughing and talking about race, talking about Mark Bowman was here when he
is it there?
Yeah, and Palace and put up a picture and he said lone slow cat. So he said, what you want to do in Palace Sunday?
yeah. Exciting.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to take a break or do I get into
the guys, let me quickly. I met a guy by that bike shop.
The sponsors and stuff.
Yeah, we could take a break. When you come back, we can give prize and then you can pick up the sponsors. What you say about that quick?
No, I say I met a guy by that bike shop in Baba. He's a Pakistani guy, have a shop. So that never go buy the fish shop. So that's the Palace buy a Baba. Baba look like strange little Pakistani guy. He said, did you take the time in COVID time? He said, don't take that shot. Don't take that shot, you're going to die. So Baba say, you won't live next year, so we're going to do that. Where's Baba? I said, shop away. And I say, Baba, I'm still here. He laughed.
But folks, we'll take a short break when we come back and be prize giving giveaways and then D will big up the sponsors and the people. So we take a short break and we'll return.
This is a Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turtle. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday Sunday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live we turn on us, so yes.
Welcome back to the 91st running or edition as the wheel turns. Cycling Talk. We really like cycling talk, but now it's time to give away. So by Palace, I think we have to really be like taxman and collect, because anything you come on, we just give it, just pass you for your hand or two. So the first question of the night, and this prize is given by Mrs. Miss Kirsten Sebaranes out of New York. Me that beautiful, wonderful lady. She gave me a 50 US, so in 50 and 50. So I have two prizes tonight.
The prize isn't it double? Because last time I was here, it's $25.
Yes, but we want to, as I said, we want to thank.
Impressive.
Yes, so the first question of the night pertains to this race coming up, Bernice Wade Memorial Race. Who won the first Bernice Wade Memorial Race? Who won the first race? And you win yourself $50.
Which was in 2020, the first
2020.
edition.
Yes.
2020.
And the prize, $50 from Mr. Beranes. Easy, $50. I could answer.
We just come out of COVID, Joe.
Huh?
Never getting a COVID. Right after that, we went to do
No
COVID.
man, we got a COVID 20.
20 minutes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Ring the bell.
Steven Sylvester.
The wait, correct. Steven Sylvester, you won $50. Want to thank
Steven Sylvester wins a lot, you know.
Yes,
You win a lot,
you win
sure.
a lot, you win a
Wow.
lot.
That's dedication, Steven. Just like you are with your bike and training. He wins a lot.
The second question, I remember I can't double dip. Second question of the night. How many races will be there on Sunday? How many? Give me a total of how many races, and win $50 again.
Wow.
Also given by
Kirsten.
Ms. Kirsten Siberanes. Big up yourself, Kirsten. We really appreciate
Huge.
those prizes. Well, the sad thing is, Palace, we can't win, man. I don't want to win so many prizes. I have to come off of the show and I'm being number host.
You know what? You guys, the win, you and Palace, the win every Thursday night.
Because last week you got no prize.
Huh? No one had no prize last week. Because of my shot, I couldn't come up with the questions.
Because I say,
You want to ring?
I say I'm a win, so I must go in.
Jennifer Conarchy.
What, Miss Jennifer? You get a $50. 5 races indeed. Miss Jennifer really follows cycling now. You understand? He said to that and say, why Mr. Doan is always a big up? He said, because I the boss.
So Miss Jennifer, is this 50 Jivens training water money? Guys, if it is, I'm coming up there to ride with him so I can save mine.
So
Good job.
pick up on the prize. All right, so moving along. And the next one will be just Bolido. This nice glove. And that glove that for Cliff Lewis, yeah.
What's that really?
Yeah. And the answer lies between 50 and 65.
What? My age?
Win that beautiful gloves. 50 and 65. And win that beautiful gloves. Easy.
I put the number before.
Uh-huh.
I didn't try and answer the last one.
So goodbye. And every week, you know, we always have prize. People always give prize. So we want to thank each and everybody.
No, it's exciting for the level of support that you guys get. You know, all the donations.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Birthday boy,
Keith again could win. He could win.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Palace, take off the people in the gloves, Palace. Buy if it's perfect. Keith. But he not ride race, yo. He not race.
Keith at the pan.
Huh?
The pan.
The pan, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't ride, so
Yeah, that's the correct answer. 65 is the correct. And the last giveaway of the night, the two
From
these are from Mr. Ricky Tino.
Ricky.
But Ricky came about. Yep. Ricky.
I want to win them, and I like them actually.
Yeah, nice, yeah. Ricky, that'd be nice.
Yeah, and they help too. They're good.
Palas, you owe me some of that too, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Yeah, because we have to get some.
All right.
And this is Bolida again. The answer lies between 15 and 30. 15 and 30. And make we get rid of the prizes here. Remember, folks, not take long to go from the prize, because Palace like hold on to money. He wants that money, and the gloves are fit and perfect. So,
don't you come as well giving us some prize, but
yes, man.
Yeah. You forgot expiration date for the prize, right?
Yeah.
Have to be.
So do you like that question now?
The Bolida between 15 and 30 receiving Rosado by.
What was that prize?
Huh? What?
You don't that prize, eh?
What's that?
This is the first one.
Rosado,
No, the gloves, Keith Anderson get that.
What, this-
and
this
this
one?
one, Rosado win that.
Oh,
Rosado win that. Rosado win
Yeah,
that.
30 on the screen just to change it.
Rosado win that.
Yeah.
29, correct. That's
All right,
correct. That's the
perfect.
correct answer. 29.
Nice job,
Yeah.
Fernando.
Yeah. I hope Fernando wants to take part in the race.
Yeah, Fernando, make sure the team registered West Truck. They're working on that.
Okay.
Quickly, I'll mention it's registration is $25 and it's open only through Saturday. So there's no day of registration.
Yes.
If you guys don't do online banking or can run into a bank, just contact me, give me your name, I'll register you, and then we'll just get the money on the day. But as far as coming and physically registering, there's no registration on that day. Just no one's going to be there to do that. You just have to check in so you can get your meal ticket, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's little logistics there.
Thanks to all winners and all sponsors of those prizes. We really appreciate, you guys for supporting the show. Like I said, the show, I always want to big up Mr. Glenn Flowers. This I kind of brainchild of Mr. Glenn Flowers because when COVID opened back and they had the first set of races, he asked me if we're going to live stream the race, and then fans, we do a shop talk and we say, well, we could just know recap of the race, and people say, well, you're going to have to start a show. And ever since then, it have grown into this. And
91 weeks? 91 weeks ago.
91 weeks ago.
Glenn's one of the good guys in cycling. He has done
Boy,
quite
he's
a bit.
doing so much. He have the young kids out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like what he does, having the junior team and the elite teams,
Yes,
like what we do. And I encourage all elite teams should actually have a farm system to bring up the
Exactly, because as the old guys they
Yeah.
retire and move on, we have the young blood who come up.
Yeah, but he's been active in Belize here and doing all the right things around cycling, sponsoring races.
He's the vice president of the federation too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's doing well. So big up to Mr. Flores, and hopefully we continue doing that now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So do you say I had some
Yes, so I've actually got a big thank you and a little announcement that I wanted to do tonight, and I wanted this to be a separate part from the sponsorship, because I think this is a little bit more, and this is kind of the things that I envision, when I get into cycling, how I want to use cycling to actually change young people's lives, right? And the individual that I want to highlight, and I know he's begged me many times, Paul and Donis, he's not a guy that wants to take credit for anything, but I just feel like, I owe that to him. I owe that to people for them to know, who's behind a lot of this stuff that's going on. And it's no other than Mr. Lincoln Phillips and his wife Anne.
beautiful people.
Absolutely. And they have done a tremendous job with Tyler Tejeda, right? As you guys know, Tyler is one of my young junior cyclists, and through the Alfred Parks race, he was able to win a scholarship and also an opportunity to go outside, go international, and train and race for a month, right? And for them to take that on, that's a huge commitment, right? And that they voluntarily did that, and every day, we talk quite a bit, and Lincoln is like, he's just overjoyed, him and his wife, for that opportunity to really give back to a young man.
You know him, because he'll make.
Oh, me too, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. And, but the man tell me a secret, but he said, but shh, don't tell anyone. So that Tyler, right? But Lincoln and they dropped by that where we stayed, the place where we stayed, and we had a nice long talk. And Tyler tell me how really enjoyed. But he said I have one secret plan. He said, but just don't say anything. So we'll see what's up his sleeve.
Has to do with the biker training.
You want to explain further that?
Yeah.
He said it'll be a surprise.
Yeah. So these folks, like I said, took amazing care of Tyler. They adopted him basically for a month. Like he was their child, right? And this young man, it couldn't have happened to a nicer kid. I mean, Tyler is such an amazing kid. Luckily I have 3 amazing kids on my junior roster, namely Everett Matute, Ivan Oshan, and Tyler Tejeda. Any of those guys had gotten this opportunity, it would have been the same result. But like I said, Tyler is such a humble kid. Danny and his wife do a fantastic job bringing him up. He's very academically inclined as well. Get good grades in school, and of course he wins races and represent us well. So he went out there again, Lincoln, and very instrumental in that part as far as the caretaking. Ann did a fantastic job, and Lincoln setting him up with all the right resources. But beyond that, there's more, right? More people involved. There's a gentleman by the name of Mr. Godwin Terry.
Yes, Godwin.
That we have to mention as well. And Godwin was very instrumental in what I'm going to mention next. And also a bunch of people helping Tyler to acquire a new bicycle as well. That beautiful Trek Imanda.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually brought that back with him. So what do you want to say? I mean, I'm speechless. Just how they adopted him and what they've done for our team for him. And if we can replicate that throughout different teams, and that's why I encourage all these elite teams to let's look at these young men, because at the end of the day, no matter how you twist it, you turn it, whatever you say, the youth are the future.
Yeah,
in
the future.
any sport, in any activity. If you're an old manager at a firm and a young bright kid, you don't want to stifle that person. You want to make sure you give them opportunities, right?
Exactly.
And that's what we're about. So the other part of that, Paul, the other part of that sponsorship, right, with Lincoln, the folks from Shimano Bike Shop, and also Godwin Terry, are these beautiful shoes here for our team. And again, I want to showcase this because of kind of what's possible out there when you partner up with the right people. So this is a huge
That's a nice shoes.
huge gift to our team, and we got 10 pairs of these, right? And I know Lincoln and the folks that are responsible for this, they don't want to take credit, right?
They're not
like that. Also,
not
you know who's instrumental in getting these here as well, Miss Rita Thompson.
Yes,
another fantastic individual who always is there to help cycling and to help people.
They're real people.
Yeah, man.
Real people.
And I'm telling you, they're begging me. They don't need the accolades.
Yeah.
But
There's gonna be people who want accolades.
yeah.
Then I want to know what.
Yeah. But I am about, like I said, because this means a lot to me, because this is the vision that I have. When I started a team, this is what I want to do is give young people opportunities, right? So I'm super excited about that, and I want to replicate that next year. So if there's anyone out there that have opportunities, thinking about how they can help young people, they can definitely get in touch with me, get in touch with your show. And it doesn't have to be from my team. The right people, the right young people doing the right things. We've got a bright young future star in Jaheim Lewis,
Right.
and the top flight squad. Those kids are very are amazing. I always see them at the bike shop or see them riding around, and they have always a lot of respect for Mr. D. Wade and so forth. So I think they're good kids as well, and they're competing. So it doesn't have to be for my team. Like I said, I want to give those kids opportunities. So,
But as far as I understand, the Alfred Parks Foundation, every year when you have that Alfred Parks race, they will have that prize where a young kid will get the opportunity to travel and get training and.
well, I mean, this year alone through that race, we've been able to change 4 people's lives. I mean, we got 2 scholarships and 2 laptops, Paul, and we
Right.
share that evenly among the team, right? So I mean, a scholarship, a 2-year scholarship, that's huge, right? For the right child, right young man or young lady that wants to continue their education. You know, unless you're using your talents to better yourself, then it's that's kind of what you want to do. You know what I mean? We've seen before where we had a lot of talented people and they just wasn't going in that direction, and that kind of limits them. So I encourage all these young men out there that love cycling, stay in school.
Education
It's a key.
is a key to keep them also focused. You notice most of them that are progressing are people that went to school as well. Oscar Quiros got a scholarship as well to go to get in university, and so
True.
I'm not saying that you can't, but that is the first step. If you get a strong education, then you can also be a great cyclist, and also when you're done riding, because
When you're done
riding,
right, yeah, you have to move on.
You have to take care of family,
Yeah.
and so you don't want to have nothing to fall back on. So
Yeah.
education, and I guess the Alfred Parks Foundation saw it as well as being priority, which was great. I applaud them for that, that education, because while we were there planning that race, we were saying that if someone won the race and then go to school, and then they said quickly that okay, then the prize will go to the second place. So they were not only on who win the race, but they were strong on education.
Yeah,
Right.
which is huge. And like you said, just to piggyback on what you said, the 2 guys that are representing Belize right now at the highest level in cycling got scholarships and are attending school, right? Chav, currently a student, and Oscar obviously got the Galen University scholarship. So
Yep.
the proof is, like I said, the proof is in the
In the
pudding,
pie.
right? So, or the pie, like Lex would say. Yeah, sorry, that was easily up there.
But I traveled from Belize to New York with Miss Rita and back, and when I left Belize, Miss Rita they buy meeting. I reached when I reach up there, when I return, my wife said, "Well, I know you're in good hands." And as I reach the airport, boom, cafe and I get something for eat. No?
Something blow me straight down.
The next trip, look at the next trip I go in for okay, that's my kind of Reeds, when you're in trouble.
The streets. I need to go with you, okay?
But Miss Rita, I love that whole family. I love.
Yeah.
You know?
I want to go road.
Richard,
Huh?
Gian Leonard also got his education through cycling, and now he's an accountant.
Gianlino, all right.
Nice, good. Yeah, big up Gian.
Yeah,
Nice,
yeah.
nice, excellent.
Great young man, too.
Yes, yes, great kid. Yeah, that's why I believe that I gave Lincoln and Godwin and Rita their own little segment.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I feel like it's so impactful, you know, what you do. And I appreciate that, so I had to big that up. And thank you very much, guys. Continue doing what you're doing, because we know you're doing it out of your good heart and not looking for any accolades, which is the best part, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Lex, you were saying that you may have some kind of technical issue with.
Yeah, we don't get through with,
I get through it?
with the prize.
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
So, with your permission, I'd like to go ahead and
Go ahead,
thank
man.
our
The show is
sponsors
yours.
and so Paul, because we have quite a bit of sponsors and donors for this race. We'd like to start off, obviously, with the entire Wade family, all my siblings. You know, every year they get so excited and get behind us and to kind of do this, right? Obviously, we have Jerome here, Elston, Therese. They're local here in Belize, but there's quite a few out international as well. They actually wake up early in California. Sharon Wade wakes up early to watch the lives.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So when you used to do the Saturday races in Boom,
Right.
yeah, she used to get up early and watch this. So she's a huge cycling fan, a huge fan of you, Donis.
Okay.
Yeah, you haven't met her, so when she meets you, she'll definitely let you know that. So we got
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah, so we got to thank them for that. Then we'll move down to Mr. Steven and Donna Bissett, CDS gas station. Steve has always been a big supporter of this race and donated loans to go. Mr. Tom Tillett. Yeah, Mr. Tom Tillett, loans to go. Digit, Belize, Ivan Tessacum, BTB, Evan Tillett and Anthony Mahler. M&M Engineering.
BTB there again. BTB doing great things for
Yes,
cycling.
man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I quickly said that BTB this year under this new administration is really stepping up for. They used to do other stuff, different organization, but they're taking up. I guess because Anthony Marla and Mr. And I guess
Yep.
So we are thankful. We are thankful that you all are riding bicycles.
Yes.
So that you look to
Take
cycling.
on your name, Palas, because we are short at there for the wheel as the wheel turns race.
Yes.
Next week.
Those guys, those guys are actually they were planning. Anthony Marla and we had met for
Tour,
lunch,
right?
and he was planning
Tour.
along with Warren.
A
Big tour.
Yeah, one big tour.
But I guess they weren't getting the support from our federation.
Yeah,
as far as I know, I'm not going into details, but
the issues.
yeah.
Issues are there.
But we'll take that. We'll take that on our
we
little
can do that. We can do it with
our
the
little committee.
federation
So
as well.
Evan and Anthony, if you guys are watching, contact us. Contact Paul, myself, Donis. We'll get it done. And like we were saying, we'll put that team together, right? Women team.
Yeah, we
I want to reach out to Miss Debs, Rita, Miss Karen.
As the wheel turns,
Kaya.
women group.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because I think that'll be a
I think
different
we
dynamic.
try to bring females into racing
Yes,
as well.
correct. Yeah, and with
A
Kaya.
female will listen to a female easier than
Of course,
me.
of course. Yeah, they correlate.
Yeah,
Yes, man.
correlate.
Yeah, easily. Yeah. So some big things coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, down the pipe. Yep. So M&M Engineering. Yes, M&M Engineering. You're team captain
Yes, always.
and team boss.
Always helping.
Every year.
Every year.
These are Roque has been on board every year. With he's been the guy that set up the whole. When you get out there, you'll see the nice the start finish start finish ramp, all the barriers. Roque and his team. So thanks for that, Roque, and also contribution to our race, Mr. Troy Gabb Senior. Of course, Fitzgerald Palace Joseph from day one, being a part of the racing committee. Pal, we appreciate your honest feedback and your expertise in cycling, and that's coming. That's not. I'm just not telling you that because to make you feel good, but I really appreciate that. Yes, absolutely.
Boss up Sunday.
Yeah, it makes the decision easier for me. Than me having to make everything. So, Troy Gabb Jr. for his leadership over at the Weekend Warrior and helping us with the technical guide and all the logistics there. Him and his team. Mrs. Tracy Lindo from Evanston, Illinois. Caribbean Shipping, Stanley Longsworth, another cyclist.
Nice.
Yeah. I reached out to these guys. They're definitely on board, happy to help. Jeff Mozingo. Jeff, do you hear that name? Yeah, Jeff had ridden with us before.
Oh, okay.
Jeff is an American from Colorado. Yes. Henry Lee goes to Colorado and trains with Jeff.
Okay, I know
Jeff's,
Jeff,
so he's going to be riding the race.
Jeff going?
He's here, yeah. He's coming here. He'll be here Saturday, actually.
Jeff, what kind of age?
Jeff is 50, mid-50s.
So do I be then? Think it might be? Or
Yeah.
he's very good.
Yeah. Jeff wants to ride it. Yeah.
Jeff was the guy that was giving you some coaching too?
Yes.
Same guy.
Jeff is the guy, if you remember cross country, Weekend Warrior cross country, Barney and those guys went in a break and Jeff did a hell of a job running on that break and then I came second in that race. Yeah. So he's pretty good rider.
Okay.
Miss Audrey Utley, Mr. Gordon Tillett, Gord's.
California.
Gord's donated some station prizes, so thanks, Gord, my cousin. John McCormick, this guy that rides with our guys out there when you go to Evanston, Illinois. John McCormick, thanks, John. Ruben Banner, I mentioned him earlier, and family. The chief, always supporting as well. Santiago Castillo. Barney Brown, donated station prize. He said he's going to come back and win his own station prize and also beat Palas in the B race. So that's said, sealed, and delivered by Barney Brown. Mr. Raja Bryant. So there'll be some, other than cash prizes, be some decent prizes too. A blender.
Raja is Caesar.
Raja is a sea rider, yeah.
He's coming, okay.
Yeah, he's going to be here riding. So he's donating a blender and jersey and gloves. Kirk Gillett, Rustic Corner. We got to bring that race back.
Yeah, correct.
You win that race, right?
Nice race.
Yeah.
Yes, your secret was nice.
You got the best of one that day.
Yeah.
If I can remember correctly.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna sit that one out. But yeah, so we got to bring you, Kirk. If you're listening, let's plan something. Rustic Corner.
Was nice race.
Yeah, yep. Mr. Andy Bennett. Mr. Andy Bennett.
Always.
Yep, and Paul, I want to thank you for doing a fantastic job as far as getting some donations for us as well.
Yeah.
Mr. James Sanchez.
James Santos.
You know, I heard that name coming up. I haven't met James yet. We're friends on Facebook, but
Nice guy.
James seemed like a genuine guy, and I just want to say thank you very much for supporting this race, James. Hopefully, we'll get to meet you at some point. And
When the man lift me off of the ground, when I got New York,
Yes.
when the man grabbed me, the man say,
Yeah?
yes, here, the wife, wife talked to me that like,
They love you.
yes, and
Yeah.
he said, he always hear the name, his husband talk about me and meet me for the first time, he said, man, amazing human, right? So,
yeah, but look, you do it from your heart. Donis, people are gonna recognize
They like
that.
doing this for me, no? I'm gonna say.
Donis a nice one, no?
They never like the nice one more than the bad one. So I go rock at it. I go rock at it.
So Paul, Oswald Bowman.
Always.
yes,
Yes,
man,
big
to
up
the boy
to
that.
Mr.
General.
Yes. Fred McFadden.
LA.
Yes, we gotta make sure I meet those people when they're in town, Paul.
Definitely.
Mr. Mason from River Valley Supplies. This is a supermarket there in Scotland Half Moon, which is
Okay.
right by Bermuda Landing. So when you guys are passing through, stop in at River Valley Supplies. Mateo Cruz and wife Dolores.
Okay.
Yep, thank you guys. Mateo, we're still waiting for you to race a race. When he was living in the States. Wait till I get to wait till I get
to yeah. One rope to him, I know it's what it is.
Mateo, word of advice, listen, you have to go through your trials and tribulations.
Because he
You have to pay your dues. Pal, I pay my dues, pal.
You have to pay your dues.
One of my first races I raced was Belmont Classic, and I did in a chase group, and I follow right at the turn. Fabas Road race done. That's it. Yeah, pay your
But I
dues.
tell Matthew,
Yeah.
you have
to.
You're going to win, chop your hand.
Then it works, so. My good friend, this guy is, always been with me, Terrence Sinclair. Good friend of mine. He's going to be here for the race.
One girl right there.
Sign.
No.
Who's that?
Come.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Actually, you already have a job. You and Mia. You guys are podium girls.
Yeah.
Nice.
Podium girls. So you'll have a busy day.
Okay.
All right. Get your outfits together, and yep.
My niece, I call him my niece.
Yeah. Edmund, this is going to be an important kind of these people here, and that's why I list them together, because one thing with cycling, we're not going to play politics in cycling. We're going to play people, right? So Edmund Castro has always been around cycling and has always supported us as well. And of recent, Mr. Marconi Leal, both senior and junior. So they should be present at the event, and I invited them because, again, I want to show that this is about the people, and this is your area. This is the River Valley area.
I meet
North.
Mr. Marconi,
It's just right that you come out and you meet the people that are going to support you, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day, right? As far as blue or red, it's about the people.
We don't play that.
It's about the people, right? Want to thank the Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing for taking care of the roads.
Nice.
So I just got confirmation from Mr. Marconi Leal Jr. I guess he might be the CEO of that ministry. I'm not 100% sure, but he's the one that actually approved the repairs. So I want to thank him for that. That is all taken care of and done.
Great.
I know a lot of people kind of concerned about that. I want to make sure safety is a huge thing, right?
Exactly.
Big shout out to the villagers of Bermuda Landing and Limonal, who gets really excited and going to help us. These guys are going to come out in the morning and actually sweep
funny?
for us, right? Mr. Cameron McFadden, Omar Cruz, Ethan Rancharan. These guys are all big supporters. Another huge supporter every year is Belizean Queen Freight. I don't know if you guys hear about Belizean Queen Freight, but all your shipping needs, all your international shipping needs from the U.S. to Belize, contact Belizean Queen Freight, Gillette Burns. She'll help you guys out with that. So thank you very much, Belizean Queen Freight. And we want to thank SPD and Culture. So
Okay.
Supplies Plus Depot, Alvan Gillette. You know,
Yes, man.
he donated to us, and then the Culture crew, Munas and Mr. Brown.
Yes,
Yep. So and also the Kanarki family from Chicago, they have donated 2 brand new fans.
Okay.
So like I said, there's some other prizes out there that we're just going to award to maybe different categories or most aggressive rider, things of that nature. So to make the thing very interesting.
Well, we really want to go on the pace for driving aggressive rider.
Yeah.
You can be aggressive rider to the back now. You're aggressive in the back. You realize to meet the back there is not easy.
Yeah. So big thanks to the to those folks, the Kanarki family out of Chicago, Illinois. Appreciate that, and you know I'm just overwhelmed by the amount of support that we've had for this race, and I want to grow it even bigger, Paul. You know, like I said, we've got some announcement coming out that I'll probably do tomorrow, but we have a nice prize increase in the A category, very nice prize increase, and just to let a little secret out the bag, it's going to be the biggest club prize, you know, ever so far. Right?
Awesome.
Yeah. So we're talking, yeah, decent prize, and the B category will raise that up as well, and it's because of all the donors out there that and the supporters. So I want to thank them very much.
Yes, man. Well,
Yeah. And Donis and Paul, thank you guys for the opportunity.
anytime.
Yeah, to
man.
showcase. Yeah, thanks, man. Really
yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
definitely want. Look, next week we are give the date as a wheel turns race and start to collect those prizes because we have it in October, and should be a beautiful race. We don't have some people don't start to give prize and then they just wait for the date. When we show me off the tour where the BTB them had, but since I hear you guys that apparently that now pull off, so you can help always be very interesting because some of the riders want to use it as a prep for the upcoming New Year's Day Cycling Classic.
Well, if
So,
you just get it out early enough, and then we'll start working and,
Yes,
and
man,
getting
so-
donations.
So
and-
next week we'll definitely announce
prizes.
the exact date, and then folks you can start to put your prizes there.
Yeah.
One time aside, this as a wheel turns race coming up in October.
Well, you've got my commitment that you know,
All right,
reach out
good.
for station prize, and I think I want to also pledge to all the race organizers, right? Just to hop on board. Someone having a race, you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
you know
Hamashan.
exactly. For me, it's automatic. I support. You know, Paul, even if I don't attend a race due to my training schedule or other schedule, I will support that race, and I'll make sure I provide a donation or station prize or something. So as long as we do that, I mean, you'll see a lot of success, right? And I think that's what's happening here with my race as well. Like everyone in the cycling community, all the teams, you know, like I said, M&M, SPD, you know, all the teams, you know, they're excited about.
And
about
the same
race.
thing I want to do for my race too. I want like do the junior and the female race first. So everybody could get the coverage, and
Sure.
when that finished, then do the big race.
Yeah, yeah.
So it should be interesting. We'll have all the information next week and the
Okay.
date, and then we'll start
Okay.
to
Good.
collect the prizes. And,
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Excited.
Mm.
Yeah.
you know, but another beautiful night. Looking forward for Sunday's big event. Like I said, done prep myself. You know, I could do for me if you have the registration. Listen to me, because like the new names they want to know. I need for familiarize myself. Like the guy was on ride.
Mozingo.
Mozingo.
Jeff
But I have to remember
Mozingo.
Mozingo. I have to remember to Jeff. And I'm like, remember Mozingo. Yeah, but in your closing
My phone.
words,
Yeah, thank you.
I give you an opportunity for say your closing words.
Yeah. Again, you know, my closing word is going to be very consistent all the time, right? It's amazing how you guys pull off this show week after week after week. Oh, this is what, 90?
91st.
91st. Just imagine, it's almost
Yeah.
2 years
I
consistently, right?
I think Lex for the 100, you want to have what one?
Live audience.
Live event, so we have to.
Why?
we think
That's
we
a
have
great,
li- we
great
think we have
idea.
So we have to look for a place. So maybe somebody want big up them place.
Yeah,
Make we have a live audience that they place someone
yeah.
place someone what?
Find a video, man.
I'll find a venue, and we have a live audience.
No, we
So,
don't use some margaritas, right?
Oh.
That's how it could work out.
right.
So based on live audience.
Yeah, nice.
Get people in their favorite
Yeah.
Fitzgerald Palace Joseph live.
I was live in New York. But
Hey,
Yeah.
we have to set up that stage nice, Paul. When you guys get that in front of the audience, lighting and everything. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So it takes quite a bit of passion, effort, energy to do this. You know, I just had to do this 1 week, right? And I went to a show this morning. I went to a show. You guys have to do this every week.
Every week.
Every week, you guys actually, and you just do it. You just do it, and you're here, you're smiling, you're joking around. You know what that shows is passion, right? When you're passionate about something, it's easy to do.
Yeah, easy.
It's easy to do. But don't discount the amount of effort that it
Yeah,
takes
it's
to
a lot
do
of
that,
work.
right?
It's
A lot of work.
behind the scenes.
Then these guys here, both of these young men have family as well, right?
Right, mhm.
And
Glad they are my sons, huh?
yeah, yeah. And it's not just what they're doing here today, but they're prepping too.
Exactly.
You know, because I
exactly.
see some stuff going back and forth from in the week. They're starting to think about,
Right.
you know. So yeah, again, I just want to say, you know, I'm just grateful, thankful for the opportunity that I could have a platform to help, you know, kind of my agenda and what I'm doing, and thank you guys for doing what you're doing for cycling and doing what you're doing for Belize on a whole.
For
So
part of us as well,
Yeah.
we
Thanks.
consider you as the Wheelturns family, so
yeah, thanks.
you are home, sir.
Absolutely, thank you.
Yes, man. Welcome always.
Yeah.
Pal, sleep for sleep?
Huh? Well, I guess I'm gonna save the best for last. I have to go. I will go with my program. People receive me saying that I was going to be live. But when I said I was going to be live, I'm going to be live on the show, not on live. I'm not on Facebook. I'm no Facebook king or queen. I go live with the thing. And a lot have been said over the past few days about the whole Project Jumpstart Belize saga. And I just like to clear the air on some of the issues that really occurred while we were in. I'll talk for myself. Andrew is separate from me, so don't blame Andrew, don't blame D Wade for what I'm about to say. The words that is expressed by Palace is those of Palace and not necessarily those of the host, nor Mr. Wade. So don't think that they're involved in this. This is my time now. We were sent. me and Andrew was invited. Andrew was invited to the Project Jumpstart Belize Gala in New York, on 22nd of July, and I was invited to and present Andrew with his award. That didn't have my to do the presentation as well, but from the get start, both of us, we talked about doing a show up in New York. That was open already. We said we were going to have a show in New York, and I myself spoke about riding out in New York. And so when the whole thing started to unravel, basically because Palace apparently is going to ride in New York, that was an issue for Mr. Jacobs. And us having a show, SEC providing space for us to have a show in New York, also became a problem. Yuka Yusa was disciplined when he said that Palace and Dole should have a show in Times Square. And he was quickly told that they're not here to have no show. And so that's one of the saga that started out the situation up in New York. Personally, me, I'm going to speak for me, even though Project Jumpstart invited me to New York, Project Jumpstart doesn't control my life. So that's the first thing apparently Mr. Jacobs didn't learn about Palace. That nobody control me. If you want to control whosoever you can control, I don't have a problem. But you cannot control me. So when it comes to my riding and we having a show, that was that was a sure thing that was going to happen, and so that went on well. But really mashed up everything to me. The gala was good. The gala was good in my sight. I enjoyed it, and got his award, and many people got their award as well. And that wasn't issue. The issue came when on Project Jumpstart, Billy's Facebook page, a gossip, like a gossip came out from that individual against one of our veterans in respect to living double life or whatever. And that's what sparked everything. I got upset because I said, I personally I didn't think Project Jumpstart. When I heard Project Jumpstart, Belize, it was about giving to the kids, giving to the needy, feeding the hungry, and stuff. So when I saw that I got a bit upset. I guess everybody got upset. Most of the people that was around the movement was upset about that, and so that was separated myself from me and Miss Jacobs as well. And from there it just went bizarre. Sweetie was so sweet in me and she meeting up in Bronx, that where I stay first before I moved on to Brooklyn, because where I was, Sweetie told me Plain Palace, you can't ride up here. So I was nearly 40 miles from the action D. I mean, Palace the action man, we have to ride, we can't ride. So I came down to Brooklyn, and then that came with an issue as well, that Palace didn't, apparently I wasn't to move from where they put me. I was to be in prisoner or whatever. You can't move anywhere until I tell you when to move. So that came another issue, and so that on the last coming in, Janice, of course, all the donation that she collected from donors to provide tickets for Andrew, myself, board and lodging for us, that was from all donors, that wasn't from Miss Jacobs herself. And so at the last minute, she canceled my ticket coming home. And no problem, Miss Jacobs should have known that I could buy my ticket back. And I got so many friends. I didn't even buy my ticket. Friends just came up and buy my ticket for me. I said, brother, we're going back home, no problem. So that really, that was a dampening of me and Miss Jacobs. I decided that I'm not going to, definitely I'm not, I have no malice towards her behavior, but her behavior clearly was childish, no doubt about it. And said some things about me, but I have great friends as well. They said, Palace, you not get down there in a wallowing. We don't go in the mud. So basically, I stay on the hilltop and I look at them. I look at them just going down, and all the lives that came out and all the proclamation that was made against them. Me and Andrew's little brother, James, burning his black on a live and stuff. As I joked like that, Andrew is black. I mean, think Andrew had burning black tonight now, but I was just joking. Just that's not Andrew, that is me. So I'm not here to people call me and say, Palace, so great people call me and say, Palace, you're a great guy, and it won't be to your best to get in the mud with Miss Jacobs. If Miss Jacobs is in the mud, leave her right in the mud. You stay on the hilltop. I don't like dress up in a white. I got my white skinny jeans, and I got on my pretty shoes. There's nowhere I could go in the mud. So I stay on the hilltop, dress up, and just speak down and watch her going down and all the demise that she's going through right now. So I have nothing towards her. I have nothing evil to say about her. She did what she did. She's personally, I think she is childish and she's immature in many of her stands, but I will stay on hilltop and stuff. Her demise will come if she continues with what she's doing and what she's saying about people and stuff. That's good or evil every time. That's my belief. And so people thought that maybe I would have blasted her, but I don't feel that in my heart. Whatever she has done against me, evil, I've forgiven her. If she continues that way, like I said, she will go deeper into the mire, into the clay. I'm not there, and so I'd like to thank everybody that supported me when I was in Europe. I mean, Seth Bowman and Shans, you guys are so sweet. Eckert and Carol, you guys, Pine and his wife. I just met Pine wife when I went to ride Sunday.
Oh, I never did meet her.
You gotta give your boy
She's so sweet.
Laddie.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, but I stayed at Ladio a few nights as well,
Yeah.
and we went to train 9 me like.
I see that nice SL7.
I rode.
Yes.
That's cut up boy Tony Montana set up for me. That make it good D.
Yeah, nice D, nice.
It was very nice. I love that bike. So everybody that supported me and gave me a lot of love, me and Jonas at the park. I was at the park again Sunday. Jonas gave me some more. Everybody said per day. He left already. So people decided to like we don't know sometimes when we at the how people will look to us, and so sometimes we don't see ourselves as a celebrity, but when you get out there, the way they treated us, it shows that what we are a celebrity in our little world
Right.
we're living in. And so whenever the mic is turned to us, it's important that we most of the time say the right things out of our spew, out of our mouth, and whatever. I'm forgetting the name. Someone in New York I met the guy doing this way. Young, very young. Are you young?
Which one?
We meet at the park the first day. First Sunday meet me and meet a man. We got a return shirt. He got a black shirt. He can't respond, man. He got a return black shirt. Like you, at the park.
But yeah, so much people me, but that's me can't remember that too much.
Cool guy, what's his name, man? What this guy too? In my age, I believe 50 something.
Yeah, so much people I can't
he
remember.
was in town and then you tell me he come with a bike shop and you tell me he look wait for me. He was here. He made a bike shop and you tell me he wait for me all the time because some people and I meet up here.
Oh, okay.
He was at the Park as well. That's the guy I forget to mention. All you lovely folks that turn on the TVs every Thursday looking for us because people say they look forward to John. So I'm very thankful for all the love you all gave me up in New York. Sweetie, you're so sweet, darling. I don't know who gave you that name, Sweetie, but that's a name that should stick on you.
Trish.
You know,
for life, as you. I mean, Sweetie, every day, when I get up, she always feeds me as well. She makes sure that I have things to eat or whatever, but checking up on me each day. But Trisha is so, she's a lovely, her name. Her name David used to sing in Belize.
yes, no, I know Treat Sweetie, like my time before I went that way. She
Very
was,
sweet. She
was a good artist though. Back then it was.
she can sing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Paul,
She's
one of the things that you did say what kind of resonate is that, you know, people don't set out to be role models, you know. You don't set out to be, I want to be a role model, you know. Other people identify you as that, right? And I think that where you guys are, you know.
Glenn Young.
Yeah.
Oh, Glenn.
Parking those team.
Yes, right, bye. But
I don't mind name, I never mind name.
he say Bex with me, so.
He can't miss my He say you should go so quick. That them he say, do this in can, and tell me can.
And explain.
Do this. You go out telling people they're going to make though. People make so can. But they say, boy, but do this don't have me for trouble. Do this and tell me can.
You know what happen? If they want to stay, they have to. They won't pay my bills when I come back home. Next thing they go with my house because I don't pay my mortgage.
Good. Also, I cannot forget our good friend Kurt Kelvin and his wife. Petronella. She's from Boom. Kurt Kelvin's wife.
Really?
Yeah.
No, wait,
Hanson. Petrona or Petronella?
Hanson.
Yeah,
okay,
wife. Two beautiful souls as well.
Okay, yeah. Hanson.
Yeah. I'm glad I met you, Petrona and Kirk as well. It's been a while since I've seen you guys, and there are some great people to handle. And Kirk and Petrona are both born again Christian as well, and they really say that they love the show, Andrew, and they love us. And Kurt was also someone, my great friend Bissett. I have some great friends as well. He said, Palace, we don't want you to be in the mud with that lady. Leave her in the mud down there. So thanks for giving that advice, Kurt. Actually, my ex-wife as well. She knows me. I mean, no one knows me more than my ex-wife. She knows me, and she says, don't go there, right? And so I like to thank you for keeping it real with me and making me know that people love me as well, and
exactly.
They don't want me to wallow in that mud with.
No, you don't do that.
So,
you do that.
If they're weak, I think they're not real. Lincoln, look at Lincoln and Lincoln and guy. What's the name? Lincoln and his wife.
Yes.
I know real people like Sek, Oswald Bowman.
Sweetie, they showed you.
Thanks, Sweet. I know people like Sek and people like Lincoln and those guys. When you hear they give, they are not mentioning it.
No, what them?
But when you start to mention what you give, you mentioned, you hear that so many times out there. I gave this and I gave that. Those are the people you have to be afraid of.
Yeah,
I give without nothing. So people tell you, so don't mention my name. You make a prize where you mean you got a prize to somebody where you want to call me name, but you call a name.
Lot of them want to call
But you make a prize, man.
Ruben Rock like to me, not calling him, but Ruben Rock.
But you make a name of a prize, give up, but we show you. Last time, on something, on
Jackson.
Mr.
Oh, Jacksonville supporter, yes.
They don't want to go.
Mr. Ruben Martinez, big up.
Those people are real. Those people are the people that's giving of themselves, of their thing. And I have nothing against those project themselves beliefs as the organization, because there are good people in that organization, or there are good people that work, as many has walk away as well after that scenario. So I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the leadership and all those Karen and those the mud slingers. We won't go in the mud, more mud than them. So everybody who thought that I was going mud, I don't have to ask you to forgive me. So people like that say, please forgive me for not going in the mud.
well, but that's when I return to people come and shop and ask me, you the keep thing for women, how you not listen to me?
Yeah, and then people get back and say, why? The Palashi, the fool with, a Palashi cancel ticket pan. Why? Thursday night. Most thing is, we got another ticket. I was going to make a little one story that quickly. I should have left 5:50 the morning and reach Belize 12:30. And when I get there, we couldn't get a seat on the same plane. So we had to get a seat on the next plane. I left 40 minutes after the plane. So you're American, 40 minutes after the flight, they got a ticket for 40 minutes. And I reached Belize 43 minutes ahead of the next plane. So I blew past in the I was taking the
rocket.
But that's the thing that also resonated in me, that God does in your life, if you're not only faithful, but if you're not into those petty little stuff, that God will raise a standard against the pettiness.
They're saying, I hear and I kind of like to use, the more good you do, the luckier you'll be.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for the trip, Andrew. I'm thankful for Project Start Belize and all the donors that provided us with that stay in New York. It was great. I like to thank all of you all that contributed to our stay in New York. It was a blessed one. We had great times, Andrew. Can attest to that. The people accepted us with great love, and like I say, I don't spend money in their donate.
I tell her, I got $20 and I bring back $20.
Yeah, people.
Even when I reach at the immigration and customs, tell them I'm going for a ward.
When I have so much to go for the cloud, you hope you not put the $20 per paper.
Yeah, I put $20. I put $20.
Much money to bring back. Yeah, so thanks for deal. We hope that we are asking God as well for us to have a blessed day, and maybe if you can leave just early and we play out and we go past that way. But I'm hoping that I'm praying that we have a great race without accidents, without spills, no lot of punctures, so that the race is not determined by punctures or something like that. So
absolutely.
I'm hoping that the best man always win. I don't like full of luck thing. I think I hope and pray. We into that. God want to help those who have prepared for certain things. You can't shit and ask God to make a win a race. I mean, people like that. The principle not going God. God know into mediocrity now. If you prepare yourself proper, God can guide you and help you. But you have to make I know a train no days. No do nothing, and I go there, I'm a good man, depend needs God, and those situations look difficult for winning, but you are a powerful God, you can make me win the race. God don't operate like that, so I want to tell one time.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I said the thing I said about Charvet earlier. Charvet is a great kid, and he's great, but the competition that he will go up against, it's difficult for him to get any medal where he is or where he's at.
Yeah, on Sunday, a good cyclist will win. and you take a good
Like
cyclist.
the best one too.
Yeah.
We don't got a race, D Whipper, the best no win.
Yeah.
We don't got that.
Yeah.
You check free
Why-
races.
why tell
the
Paul-
best, the best man normally win over races in,
Paul,
the,
any
and in the world too.
yeah,
No,
any cyclist will win where I beat me or where I beat Palace Sunday. Even where I separate race. If the cyclist beat me on Sunday,
He
it has to be a good cyclist to beat
Of
me on
course,
Sunday
of course.
because I am going to that race to win that race,
Yep.
and I'm prepared. Just like the guys, then we have probably 10 guys like that. So if you beat any of those guys, if you beat Bob Gabriel on Sunday, you don't get lucky. You don't get lucky. If you beat Smokes,
Smokes.
Hey, no.
The guys there, you know, three guys there, when they run from way to D.
They have
because
to.
they are rock guy. If you could bring we Matos, D way, Palace Barney, when they get beat.
Yeah.
So that way the race get difficult.
Right,
They have to run from we, run. They got to run. So they run from we, the race get difficult.
Right.
They might look on a tape and say, boy, make a chance if we could beat Palace. That's what Bob Gabriel, right?
that never happened.
Oh, Bob Gabriel,
So,
a lot of women again.
neither Smokes or Heno do that
Heno,
either.
yeah,
They don't do that,
so-
right? So
Well,
I take somebody
That
else to
last,
beat.
they had that sprint finish.
Yeah, exactly.
Be good.
Yeah.
Well, I hope the cyclists now go out and make it exciting because that's the only way I could be. I could.
Oh, it's
raise
gonna be
my-
exciting.
Exactly. So I don't want somebody to go ride no 10 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour on a war because I can't. I have to tell lie. You understand, Palace? I have to start to break the out or then go 50.
Have to.
Yeah.
Bonus,
Uh-huh.
I give you a secret. In the air race, stick around that climb. They climb up the police station.
Okay,
You don't want to go down with the cyclist. You want to be at the top of that climb and
Oh.
see the fireworks when they happen.
Just,
And then you
just-
follow us after that.
Okay, all right, good. All right,
So
yeah.
when we come back from the Manal, let us go down and turn. Because
Okay.
nothing will happen down there.
Yeah, by
Coming
turn.
up there, that way I see
So
some excitement.
Yeah,
Every
stretch
lap.
out. Yeah, stretch out. Yeah, stretch
Every
out.
lap
Right,
you
yeah.
see
because
Yeah,
excitement
that's before
down
you turn,
there.
right? That's before you
That
turn.
always hurt me deep because where I that tail,
Exactly.
by the time I turn, they might down and going to the hill and you
Yes.
get bigger by the time you double it and get up there. Because stretch out that always when I back there, when I ride back there, and it's so that way it's difficult for me. That way
Yes.
I know I struggle at that.
I'd always, top 5 or first one
Yeah.
for turn if you
Because
notice.
someone like Bob and
Yeah.
up on hill,
Yeah. No,
you
he-
stretch it there, you put
Yeah.
you put me in trouble,
Yeah.
I get in trouble,
Yeah.
I'll be in trouble that way.
Yeah.
Quickly to that's like
Ah.
just like you say quickly, lad took us on a 9 double ride. You know about 9
Oh,
double
yes,
ride?
yes, yes, yes.
Do this, cyclists doing this?
Yes,
About
man.
15,000 cyclists.
Wow.
Loan 200 pack, 100 pack, 50 pack.
So many
You
out
get-
there.
you every every Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
You go get good the way riding in New York.
Oh,
I
yes,
let do one time. Don't tell my brother.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a West Coast guy again, East Coast guy. Man.
Yeah.
New York.
9 double, a nice,
Yeah.
nice road that.
What do they say? You go through the village, the town, the meeting, forget. And when you get there, do this.
Open plains.
Why?
Yes,
War.
yes,
As
yes.
they get up, you're saying, war.
Yeah.
But you go to any speed, you have got 50 miles on a road, 20 miles on a road, 25, 30, you got any road. So you can really get in that shape doing this. Or you could get in that shape.
I do so nice
You
riding
have
up
to
there.
war,
Yeah.
right, too.
I have an
You
uncle
know,
live
war.
upstate
Well,
at Rockland County. Amazing.
I enjoy New York. I want to go back to New York.
Me
Despite.
too. Me too.
I want to go back to New York.
Yeah.
I enjoy New York too.
Despite, Paul, despite.
Despite whatever happens,
You have to put that disclaimer.
I'll buy my own ticket.
All right,
Buy my
Palace.
own ticket.
So we have come to the end of another great show, but definitely tune in Sunday on the spread it live like crazy. Spread it because definitely one monster. It's an all-day event. I don't prepare myself. I have my battery charge up. I have everything
Where are we
going.
going to be Sunday, Donis?
Huh?
Where are we going to be Sunday?
We'll be in Bermudan Landing for the fourth running of the Bernice Wade Memorial Race. It's huge event set up by the Wade family and the entire world. Folks, it's going to be a monster. Make sure you get on a barbecue thing for Saturday because how early D? We're there from extra early from about
7 a.m.
7
7:30 we kick off official.
so
7:30.
so somewhere around 7:30 I'll be going live and we'll there until it's done. I don't know if anybody else want. I have a few people where they help with the live, and if anybody else want to give any helping hand with the live, your name will be called. Or a young lady, I tell her your name, I call all day. You
Yeah,
understand? So they can, if they want, they could contact me.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? In line with that, I invited Guns. I said, Guns, you know what? We're one family here because Donis gonna be following the race, and if he wants to jump on a little live at the start finish line, whatever he wants to do, just to like
Engage,
fill in or
yeah.
engage his audience.
Yeah, I do this.
Yeah.
Everybody can add that, so.
Yeah. So exactly.
Yeah,
But
No, this Sunday is That is a Miss Cara. Miss Cara is a little kid to us. Man, those girls.
Oh, birthday?
I call her Miss Cara, no way.
So big up on the live Sunday. I
Cara
wish you a happy
birthday
birthday.
Sunday as well.
All right, so I wish you a happy birthday.
So are you inviting some of your fans to come out and help with the live? Like what? What exactly?
No, it doesn't big. Make sure you have your people like as the interview people and they
Oh.
mingle with
Oh,
everyone.
yeah. Oh,
So,
okay, yeah,
so
yeah,
you say,
that,
be a beautiful day.
Yeah,
And you know,
get
big
people
up
engaged.
all people all over the world and sending the comments. So big up because I can't remember all the names, but folks would get signal.
Who the barbecue for you?
No barbecue. There's food though. There'll be
right.
rice and beans, chicken, pork. There'll be chips and dip. There'll be quite a bit of stuff.
Everything.
Yeah, quite a bit of pastries and all that good stuff. So
Okay.
we'll have a nice food tent, a drinks tent, DJ, live DJ, and rain or shine because we have big tents.
Big tents.
So that's never been a problem.
Nice.
Yeah, under the
So
tent,
come on, rain,
which
go
is
to-
not gonna rain. Though, like
It's
I
gonna
said,
rain.
and Palace already
When
prayed.
is when they be coming back?
The baby is coming back Sunday. Georgian will pick up and she
Well,
probably
the
will
race.
go straight to the race.
Nice.
Awesome,
If-
awesome.
So I'll make sure we have a plate of food for her as we reach. But-
That's not an issue.
Yeah. So
Just quickly,
uh-huh.
I will not today, but I remember on those, we just had a Daddy Boy meet everybody. We not get guns results for me.
you did not?
No, we just say we don't have to meet everybody. We don't do go second and third.
Oh, all right. So Jahim was first, second. Herman Ihori Kenya. Third was Anthony Marin. Fourth was Kenry Smokes Gladden. Fifth, Erwin Humes. Elwin Humes.
If I knew man 6, Heno.
Marera.
He was my teammate top 5.
8, Kieran Isigiri was 9th and 10th.
Evangelit, yeah.
And then at the B, I think that Bali can be Bunal Brastluin.
Khaled Mejia.
Kalin.
Okay.
Kalin was first, Warren was second, and third Bomber.
Bama.
That
All
week.
right. Okay. So.
Khaled's
Yeah.
been riding pretty good.
So when I have fun, you're missing, but say we get signal from the crew. But once again, thank you, the fans. That's too much name for Carl, so I can't call everybody name because I get a lot of signal. Big up the Chicago crew, all tuning in, watching on, the whole crew there.
Producers, I think we should have an all-night party. Producers.
They done this thing to quickly.
Yeah.
And if I went
I
when
know.
they went for ESPN, Charles Barkley, for TNT, they don't think go party, man.
Hey, but you know,
You know, like casino.
you know what
They
Chicago.
must have all that TNT, or you are just TNT, I believe.
You know what Chicago crew say next year? Next year, the Chicago crew prepare because you can do the Intelligence Cup, so they pay for playing ticket.
Full
And
10
when
days.
yes.
Oh, I was gonna say, again, we had how long? Check this. You know what you guys should do? Like, honestly, though, do a tour. Do a tour. What trip to LA, trip to New York, trip to Chicago.
When you're talking big, man, we were talking just districts.
No, man, I'm talking about like because you're getting the sponsors, right? And just do a tour, do a like, big show, like a yearly thing, and do a big show in.
That's why you're
Yeah.
on the team.
Yes, well, you have,
we need to do some
we have to
some
some-
shows in that part of the
Look, I mean, honestly, you guys,
Yeah.
this is a big show, no?
Yeah.
Hey, this is a big show. It's what you guys decide to do it. It's a big show.
Alright.
Obviously, it's reaching people all over the world, and
So-
people are excited to tune into Thursdays, right?
Definitely.
So, you know,
Worldwide too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Money battleship.
Yeah.
We hand for a trigger.
Take it.
And it's a whole lot of way to go.
Watch Sunday, and this will be a good testament of kind of if you guys impact. Watch Sunday, the amount of viewers.
Yes,
you have. You
I
just
figure
watch
that, yeah,
what happens
definitely.
Sunday. I'm telling you, you explode, blow. You might go over your limit.
Well, I look for really retire for bicycle soon. Fix it, repairing bicycle. I mean, I just want to work for how call it selective people, right? I don't
VIP
know if-
customers.
Yes, VIP customers. Because I don't have a job for be a baker too, right? I don't get a job for being a baker. So you know, I just tell I just tell some of the cycling people that you know I would just work for selective people. So somebody say, but some media thing there. But anyway, we could hear all night. But yes, thank you
Well,
each
Lex
and
gotta
everyone
go.
who tune into the show. We are happy. We feel like servants to please you, serve you guys. You know, cycling talk. Of course, like I said, so many people say Miss Philippa Rabatudi from Rabatudi family name and Stuart
Boston?
family.
The reason
Boston.
Boomer Bermuda
Bermuda Landing. Yeah.
Bermuda Landing to Lemonal.
Yeah. Definitely just join us Sunday. I'll be live out there bringing a full day of racing live into your living room. Big up to all the fans. Thank you for tuning in. And of course, my family there in Chicago. And last but not least, the lady after one here, my beautiful wife who support me, gone with me on this trip, take care of me. Thank you again, my love.
Come up here, come here after, okay? I don't gonna book it.
But folks, peace out. Have a blessed and safe night. See you Sunday. Join me Sunday early morning.
Yeah.
Peace.
I'm here, say, hear me now.